Before Wike's ascendancy to the throne, River State was a theater, a theater of giants. Yes, River State was the theater of giants when it comes to politics. Mention them, you see the people like Peter Odili, who was undisputed godfather, a man who governed River State for 8 years. Yeah, he governed for 8 years and shaped national politics from Port Harcourt and all that. I remember when Obasanjo visited Port Harcourt, visited River State and all that, he called him all manner of name. People touted then that he's going to be anointed, to be the president of Nigeria. But something made him not to be there because Obasanjo, as it was said then, that he lied to him. Then comes Celestino Mejia, who succeeded him as a governor, then Amechi, who later won the election and all that. Why I'm mentioning all these guys, before these people were there, before Wike came in. Today, every one of them has been politically emasculated within River State. Odili is now irrelevant, very much irrelevant. At home, Omehia could not even impose his will on a single local government, even in his backyard. Amechi, once Wike's boss, his political godfather, was chased out of the state. His influence evaporated, like vanished, the moment Wike decided it would. So now I'm going to discuss about these heavyweights and why they are now the zombies of River State. They are now why River State is now the zombie of Nyesom Wike. Now the Fubara lesson. I want us to look at it holistically. The most instructive case study in recent Rivers politics now as it stands is similarly Fubara. Wike personally anointed Fubara as his successor. We thought, yeah, he delivered the governorship to him in any normal political arrangement that would create loyalty, partnership, perhaps gratitude. But it never worked. Because Fubara wanted to be a man. I told him when I was making one of the videos I made about River State, I said, don't try to grow a dick. Don't try it. Be a loyal follower of Wike. If you try to grow a dick, this man will deal with you politically. I made that video last year. And today, I've been vindicated because it's out. But anyway, maybe the new judgment might give him a leverage. He can enter NDC and he will be vindicated. Honestly, Nigerians will massively vote for him because Nigerians don't like Wike. That's just the truth. That is the truth. Whether he likes it or not, Nigerians will vote for him. With some measures of independence, Wike turned the full machinery of his political empire against Fubara. That's why I'm saying that if he comes to NDC, he might be helped. I use that word helped because Siriaki Dixon is there, Obi is there, Kwankwaso is there. So with Kwankwasia and Obedient, Fubara could be emancipated from the shackles of Wike. Honestly. This is not just politics. People need to understand all these things, that you can't be a zombie. When I mean zombie, all the big names in Rivers State, all of them, when I mean all of them, from Peter Odili to Mehia to all of them, mention them, even the traditional rulers, all of them are in his pockets. He's now paying them to misbehave. And you ask yourself, why are they silent? Why are they silent? Why are they allowing all these things to happen? What is the problem? So that brings me to the judiciary. Brings me to one of the machines Wike is using. Wike is using the judiciary. Judiciary is not neutral in this River State problem. His wife is a judge, isn't it? Now, in a democracy, the judiciary is the last line of defense for the oppressed politicians, the common man, as it is, but it's not like that in River State. It is where stolen mandates are contested, where abuse of process is challenged, isn't it? That's what it's supposed to be. It's not like that in Rivers. In Rivers State, this line of defense has been consistently bent in one direction. It has been bent in one direction where anything Wike says stays. Anything Wike says stays, and nobody argues with him. If you argue with him, you are dead politically. Court orders have been obtained at extraordinary speed against Fubara's loyalists. Not only Fubara's loyalists, against him himself. He was suspended for how many months? And he couldn't do anything. People call him weak. People call him all manner of things. But I say Fubara is a child. He's not even a weakling, as people are. Fubara is a child. Like, when you look at him, all I see is a 7-year-old boy. That's what I see. That's what I see. I saw Miss Briggs on channels the other day talking about, the guy is not this, the guy is not that. What he's doing in River State, he's still doing it in Abuja and all that and all that. That is your state. That is your state, and you should not allow that to happen. You shouldn't allow that to happen. Who is Wike and how is he operating? I just gave you some instances about one of the instances about the court. Now, this time around, I will talk about the INEC and the federal might. Wike's move to Abuja as minister under Tinubu was not a retreat from Rivers politics. It was an upgrade. An upgrade where he will also do more than what he was doing in Rivers State. So from Abuja, he gained direct access to federal patronage, federal security agencies, and proximity to the presidency itself. So it was not just moving to Abuja. That one alone gave him a leverage to do things the way he wants. And this thing has been working for him. It has been working, and nobody, when I mean nobody is challenging him. And we have people that up till now we thought can do something. Nobody in River State. Nobody, when I mean nobody in River State can challenge Wike. And they never born the person. Don't get me wrong, I'm not Wike's supporter. Everybody knows that anyway. I don't even need to explain that. Everybody knows that I'm not Wike's supporter. I don't like him. I don't like his style of politics. And that is exactly why I'm talking why I'm talking about this. The River State people need to wake up. River State people need to challenge this guy. He's not the only son of River State. You cannot say, no, we don't want to challenge him. When are you going to challenge him? Did they die twice? River State people, did they die twice? I am asking you, why are you allowing Wike to be manipulating you guys. It is time for you guys to wake up. It is time to say no. When are you guys going to say enough is enough to Nyesom Wike? Why is he the godfather of River State politics today? Because you guys are afraid. Because you guys don't want to face the challenges of hitting the nail on the head. When are you going to say no? When exactly, River State, I am asking you, when are you going to say enough is enough? When? Why are you allowing Wike to manipulate a whole River State? A whole River State, one man is destroying everything River State was built on. And you guys are very quiet. You guys don't want to say anything. Everybody kept quiet. This should not continue. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. What kind of state are you guys building for your children? What kind of state are you guys building for your grandchildren? What kind of state are you guys trying to hand over to the generation yet unborn? Is this what you guys are going to hand over to them? The answer is no. Except you are a zombie of Nyesom Wike. But since you are not a zombie of Nyesom Wike, you need to get up and fight. Get up and fight. Wike is nobody. Wike and Tinubu have one thing in common: fear. If you challenge them, they run away. They are misbehaving because nobody is challenging them. They are doing all these things because they don't have anybody. Even the judiciary is doing what they are doing because nobody is challenging them. I want to tell you a story of Kwankwaso in Kano when they won, when NMPP won the governorship candidate. Ganduje wanted to rig the election. Are you aware that it was the masses that stopped that? Everybody, they went to INEC office, they were there and they told them that, listen, rig now, make we see us on I want a rig. Rig. They couldn't. They couldn't. They were forced to announce the result. So you people, if you truly believe that Fubara or Wike is doing the right thing or the wrong thing, you guys need to stand up and challenge it. You guys need to stand up and say, listen, allow River State to be. Allow River State to be. You've ruled your 8 years. Allow Fubara to rule his 8 years, as the case may be. And somebody is telling you that he signed agreement. That was he signed agreement to rule only 4 years. The question is, if he signed agreement, why did he purchase the form? Those were lies being told by a very crafty man. Those were the things you guys need to stop. Because if you don't, what is happening to Lagos State, it will be worse when Wike finally becomes the godfather of River State politics. It's just 80% to achieving that. The 20% will come after 2027 election. If you guys don't wake up, this thing that is going on now will be a problem to you guys. And before you know what is happening, it will be too late. It will be too late. It will be too late. Now, I want to look at the economy of fear. I want to look at it now. The economy of fear in River State. Beyond institutions, Wike governs River State politics through something more primal, yeah? Something, yeah. The credible threat of consequences, because he's using federal might now. He's using federal might. There was a video of him threatening somebody that if he doesn't do what he was told that he's going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. Listen, when are you? When will River State say enough is enough? Now, who is Wike? Who exactly is Wike? Honestly, politicians in River State knows what happens when you cross Wike. Umehia knows, Amechi knows, Fubara knows, even Odili, they knows. All of them knows that if you cross Wike, something will happen. Now, why is he so powerful? Why is Wike so powerful? These guys were there before him. Why is he so powerful? Why are they afraid of him? Not only this, River State as a whole, as it stands now, are in his pocket or is in his pocket. Nobody breathes politically as long as Wike is concerned. You don't try it, because he will so deal with you that you will find it very difficult to rise politically. That is how dangerous it is. He's now the Hitler of River State politics. You guys are now the Jews of River State. When he decides, he'll take you to concentration camp. When he decides, he will use gas on River State people. When he decides, he will do anything he wishes in River State. And he will still come there, do rallies, and go home. Free. Nothing will happen. Nobody will cough in River State. Why? Because the wealth is amassing, is distributing it to the royal fathers, to those Asare Dokubo and other. He visited Asare Dokubo in his palace. He did not just visit him, he paid him some money and all that. So those people, Tompolo them and all the rest of them. So those people are the ones protecting him. And that is why you guys are afraid, isn't it? That is why you guys are afraid. You guys are now zombies of Nyesom Wike. A whole River State is being manipulated by one man. A whole River State. He now plants a candidate in APC and another candidate in PDP. One man. One man is providing the whole local government. The whole local government. He gave some local government he will give to PDP, some local government he will give to APC. One man. One man that Patience Jonathan took and gave to Peter Odili and said, nurture this guy for me politically. Today is the one that dictates what happens in River State, to the extent of calling Peter Odili names, and nothing happened. Mary Odili was a judge before she retired some time ago. She was busy calling, what do you call it? What do you call him? The guy that uses technicalities to win cases. She was busy praising him why River State is on fire. There is no solution coming from anybody at all. Nobody. People are there, instead of saying that we are fighting this guy to a standstill. No, they don't care. All they do is to sit back and relax, because those guys that are supposed to fight have been bought and sold. In a country where people are fighting to rescue Nigeria from the hands of the wicked ones, and River State is in dungeon in the hands of one man called Wike, and everywhere is peaceful. You guys don't want to take back your states. You guys don't want to say, no, this shouldn't happen. This guy, where he's going, believe me, after 2027, you will not have a state That state will be renamed Wike State. And believe me, nothing will happen. You guys will not do nothing. It is annoying. It is annoying that a country, a state like Rivers State, is now being used by one man. Is now being destroyed by one man and his family. Just the way Tinubu destroyed Lagos State and all the western states. All. And everywhere is peaceful. You want people to clap for you that you guys are playing politics with the lives of innocent souls, with the lives of Nigerians that are living in River State, and you kept quiet because you want to play politics. Politics, they say, is dirty. Is it really dirty? Or are you guys afraid of fighting for your soul? What is your problem? When are you going to say no? When are you going to say enough is enough? If not that you've sold your conscience, if not that you guys are now the zombies following Wike anywhere he goes because of the money that he's giving to you guys. River State, who is supposed to be River State, who is supposed to be one of the richest states in Nigeria, if not the richest. People are now crying for governance. People are now crying for good government. People are now saying, what can we do? And we have people, when I mean people, that we are governors, ministers, intelligentials, professors, graduates here and there, and yet nobody, when I mean nobody, their challenges is in 1 week. You want me to clap for you guys. You want me to say that you guys are playing politics. What a pity. What a pity. What a state. What a dirty man that is calling himself a politician. And you guys are happy. You guys are saying that his politics is politics. What is politics? Who is wicked that you guys don't really care about the future of your children? Same wicked. Who is he? When are you going to say enough is enough? I repeat again. What exactly is he giving to you that you guys will not say, we are going to stop this? How can one man say Fubara is a one-time governor and is working? What did Fubara do? What crime did he commit? And nobody's saying anything. Today, they call it rainbow collaboration, isn't it? APC and PDP working together in Rivers State because of one man. APC, they call it rainbow collaboration, right? Yeah. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate that whoever Wike anoints wins. Whoever he anoints wins. As the 2027 electoral cycle approaches, the central question in Rivers State politics is not who will run, it is whom Wike will permit to win. Today, Kingsley Chinda is now a preferred candidate of APC. And whether you like it or not, that's the governor of Rivers State. Comes 2027. Except Fubara defect to NDC. I am saying it openly. I don't care. Except Fubara defect to NDC. I know his elder brother is now in NDC except his brother will step down for him and he will go and register with NDC based on the court ruling yesterday. He can do that if he wants. Or better still, allow his brother to run. And people will vote for him massively because of we don't want the ruling of Wike in Rivers State. People want to dismantle that criminality. People want to dismantle it, but you guys need to be at the forefront. You guys need to start. If you guys don't start, Nigerians will not support you. What exactly are you guys expecting from that kind of arrogant human being? What are you looking for in Wike? Because of what he's giving you, because of how much, then you are betraying the soul of River State because of what you are getting. Because you want to be rich, or because you want to do what? All the traditional rulers in River State, all of them are compromised. All of them are compromised. They are now paid actors. Everything Wike says stays. None of them want to challenge him. A whole River State. Shame on you. Shame on you, our elders. Shame on you. Shame on you, our former politicians and present politicians. Shame on you. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves by allowing Wike to be doing what he's doing in an oil-rich state like River State. I am ashamed of you, all of you. I am very much ashamed of you. You guys, what you guys are doing to River State because of what you can get, because of what is paying you, you will reap what you sow. All of you that are supporting this man to commit this evil in River State, there is a time for payback, and you are going to get it. There is a time for payback. I am calling on River State people now. The electorate. 2027 is the time for you to tell Wike that enough is enough. You vote and protect your votes. He's just one man. He cannot do anything. He's using the court. He's using the INEC and all the rest of them. You have to vote and use Kano templates. Vote and use Kano templates. If you vote, you stand there and defend your vote. He cannot rig anything. He cannot. If you guys stand there. I told people that who are the ones rigging the elections? It's not the politicians in their homes. No, they don't even come out on that particular day. But Nigerians are the ones rigging the elections against themselves. And they will come back again the next day to complain. They'll say, no, the election was rigged. Where were you when the election was rigged? Where were you when the election was rigged? Are you blaming anybody for not playing your role? Who are you blaming for not playing your role? This time around, when you vote, you protect your vote, because one man cannot turn River State into a franchise. No, he cannot. He cannot. And you guys, oh God, you guys have no excuse. When I mean no excuse, you guys have no excuse. Have no excuse. Listen, during World War II, it got to a point when Hitler asked who would die for Germany. It was a very small boy that volunteered, very small boy that volunteered to do what Hitler asked. This time around, I'm not saying anybody should die. No, that's not what I'm saying. No way. But I'm telling you that somebody need to champion this cause. Somebody need to tell Wike that enough is enough. The freedom of River State must come to pass, and the destiny of River State is not in the hands of Nyesom Wike. Thank you for listening to me. My name is Hyacinth, and this is the Hyacinth Network.